yeah. Brooklyn myself. If y'all in this, throw your hands up. Yeah. This 18 strikes, our new single. Tune in, tune out. Now we're Brooklyn at. We're Brooklyn at. Now we're Brooklyn at. And we're Brooklyn at. Now we're Brooklyn at. We're Brooklyn at. We're Brooklyn at. Hey yo. Tune in. I made them eat, move and rattle. I made them eat, move and rattle. I made them eat, move and rattle. Come with me, all I make me control. Let me shine me light up on the record and me rattle. Let me send it with them to them body and sound. We get them a send for the Ukrainian. Them watch I your same thing, so they make concern. Let them in your head, go make them kingdom grow. Rock one, pick up on my can make them now. Now reach them to me, well them ain't gonna reach them to me flow. And anything about me from me head down to me toe. It's all about that style and Mr. all about that what? Me come correct, me come bow. All of them know say, me come and make them body hit. I make them be move and rock. One squad, I'ma make them be move and rock. Come with me, all I make me control. Let me shine me like the bunny, we're gonna be round. Let me celebrate them to them bunny and song. We get them a set for the Ukrainian. Them watch I your same thing, so they make concern. Let them in your head, go make them kingdom grow. Rock one from big up and make them let them know. There is them to me, when they make a reach them to me flow. And everything above me from me head down to me toe. The all of us in the style and me talk 100% and go. All I don't know say, me come correct, me come bow. All I don't know say, me come and make them body roll. Alright, I make them hit move and one plus. I'ma make them hit move and roll. Yeah. From top, we now can come back in, come on. Easy money. Yeah. Come on with that TC temper. Yeah, rhythm up. Some of them one connect up on the rhythm we are run. He one connect up on the boom we are run. We flex out dining, some me whip up. You know same body rock and style and champion. Some of them come in, some of them attack action. Some of them come in, some of them attack. Some of them and listen when a king man attack. New figure work, me long time one enough of them see me race track. Long time I must have dance hard non-stop. See the world around the world, no see I back. Fly down in England and send for the crown higher. Not them teach about die bad boy sound higher. Not them teach about die bad boy sound. One in a year. I made them a move and round. I'ma make them a move and round. One time. So. Okay, one.
You are listening to the bass bashing, there you go, genre smashing sounds of musical team 86 Supreme here on B-Side, and I am your host, Queen Godis, asking you to welcome once again 86 Supreme. Woo! Hey now. All right, let's get into it. Y'all ready? I would love for you to introduce him to introduce you, and one of y'all to introduce the drummer. And tell us where you're from and anything else that would be kind of cool for us to know.
I personally am Sean Play Nice. I'm from New York, like uptown, Manhattan. Yeah.
But.
What?
Where do you live?
Oh, but I live in Brooklyn
okay,
now.
There you go.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Tenzin Hunter from Manhattan, but I live in Brooklyn. Okay. And this guy over here on the drums, Yohote Kokai from Brooklyn.
Awesome.
What up, Brooklyn? Flatbush.
So y'all didn't follow the instructions well, but we still got the information we needed. That's fine.
Making it work.
And I would love for somebody to introduce this woman sitting in the front row because she is giving all of the love.
Yo,
I hope they get her on camera.
Yo, can I do it?
Yes, you can, Sean.
Introducing, drum roll. Wolfie Bam Bam, Bam Bam, Bam Bam Bam.
She seems to be, is she the number one fan?
All day.
All day.
All these are my number one
We
fans.
always love to give shout outs when appropriate in the studio because the audience is just as important as the band in many instances. Sure. And so we love to give the love all around. Let's talk about the name, 86 Supreme. So I do know that numbers hold value, no pun intended, but also like in a lot of different ways. And some people have heard the term 86 means several different things, but I would love for you to jump in there and tell us what your take on it is.
86 for me really sprouted from like 86, like cut the fat, you know what I mean? Cut the fat
Get
and
rid
just
of.
onto the Supreme, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, just cut the fat, just the real stuff, you know?
Okay, so it's almost like 86 hard stop Supreme. There you go.
Supreme, yeah, indeed,
Period.
indeed. Yeah.
Got it. And when did that name come to you, or how did the name come to you?
Dang, that's a hard one. Yeah, years ago, I was actually 86 Supreme had a bunch of different like manifestations actually, like different setups, different sounds or whatever. I was playing with some friends of mine back in the like 10, 15 years ago. Me and Tenzin, we used to play with this some of my friends, shout out Ms. Metro, Judd Nielsen, some other homies, and it was just like it was kind of like it was a different form. We were playing some of my originals, but at a point we wanted to like come up with another name, so we were just brainstorming, and I was like, oh, 86 Supreme sounds live.
Just pulled it out of the air.
Yeah, kind of,
Okay.
you know, you're just putting out words, and I'm just like, 86 Supreme, yeah.
Okay. You love it when a plan comes together. Right on.
Kind of just worked out.
I mean, yeah, sometimes it is not that easy.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, names are rough, but.
But let's do some context here. So this particular groupage began around 2016, but you have known each other for a while, and I do know as a fact that you both have played with like 1,000 many other like artists and bands in the New York City area and beyond. All right. So how did you go from whatever you were doing prior to this? And Sean, I'm actually gonna do this now. I'm gonna tease you a little bit. So it's just a tease. I was walking in the city one day in the summertime, and this tall, lanky, light-skinned bro comes up to me and he says, "Oh, let me get your number. I'm a musician."
It was me?
It was you. Yes. Yes, it was you.
I zoned that out.
It was you. And so, and this was your way. No, I know. And this was your way, but I think what was cool about it was this was your way of letting,
Yo, that's hilarious.
of segueing into your music career and letting me know that I should go look you up online. So I thought that was so funny. And so when I recognized you this time, I was like, he looks familiar, but I don't think this was the band. I was like, let me just get this out of the way.
Yo.
Wait, where Brooklyn at?
We're Brooklyn. Wow.
But anyway, the point being,
I'm freaking out
at
right
the
now.
time, everybody take a
silently.
collective deep breath. It is all up.
That's
At the time, you were
hilarious.
rocking with a different iteration of this. And I remember thinking, who is this Cali dude? Because, and I wonder if you get that a lot. So we're just going to wrap this kind of contextualizing Brooklyn in this scenario situation. I really thought you had a Cali vibe to me.
Yeah.
And so I'm just curious, have you ever done a bid in Cali? Like,
Everybody tells me that though.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm from Cali for something. I'm from Uptown Manhattan.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks, I guess I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
That's why I feel.
Yeah, no,
just like,
there's a compliment in
people
there
think I'm
somewhere.
just chilling. But wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Did I really say, hi, I'm a musician, what's your number?
Yes.
Legit? Like, that was how it went down.
I didn't give you my number, but you gave me yours.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how that
That's
went down.
hilarious.
Can
But
I
that's
ask a
not
question?
exclusive to you. Tenzin, yes.
Yeah.
I've never met Tenzin before officially.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go into.
I'm being super invested.
Yo.
Okay. All right, pipe down.
You make me
Pipe
sweat.
down.
I want to know if
It's in front of the world too, like dang.
I want
And
to
we're
know.
live.
I want to know
Yes,
if you
Tenzin.
called him though.
What?
Did you call him?
I did not call him, but I looked him up.
Okay.
I looked him up and then I didn't call. But look, here we are. Now, the first song you heard from 86. The first song that you heard from 86 Supreme was called 18 Strikes. We are hearing some hip hop, reggae, electronic fusion. We're gonna go into the next song and have some more jokes after this. Give it up one more time for 86 Supreme. The next song is called Large.
I got you, Queen. I got you, Queen. All right.
Hey yo, rank one to the top. Brooklyn, if you're with me, holla if you're with me. Rank one if you're with me. Wheel out, wheel back in. Ain't sick. One general in New York, that's up on the rest of them squad. And in the near few one line. It's a nip and a me record. One, this one or that one top. Then when them a send them back shot. When it's on a play, I kill that. Don't no select a run back. Hey! We alone now, we alone, lads. Me sing again. Ayo, we alone now, we alone, lads. Lads. I tell them from the top, no. Bang with the best, yeah, we lads. I tell them, say, we alone, lads. So we alone now, we alone, lads. Hey, sing. Hit him in the head with one dot. You and him seeing him good. Big man up come out that time talk. Crying like you never learn. Yeah, respect me no one who wrote that. Anyone focus not drop. I'm a part next level's life. Never love strap. 8 6 foot. We alone now, we alone, lads. Me tell them say from the top now. We alone now, we alone, lads. You ready, lads? Bang with the best, yeah we lads. Sing again. We alone, lads. Hey, why y'all stay? Banging with the best, yeah we lads. Okay, one from top. Watch what they gon' do for money. You gon' say your soul and say your body. Yeah, moon track now you gon' copy. From top, they gon' hold them black talking sloppy. Hating non-stop, it's a hobby. Ego swollen pride, never said I'm sorry. Lord, from the top, hey! We alone now, we alone, lads. You ready now? Lads. Hey, why yo? We alone now, we alone, lads. You done now. Okay, one from the top, front line. We alone now, we alone, lads. From the top, we alone now, we alone, lads. Okay, one stop, keep on. Yeah, you bang with the best, yeah we lads. We sing again with the best, yeah we lads. Look at it, banging with the best, yeah we lads. One's up in the best, yeah we lads. One day, banging with the best, yeah we. You're banging with the best, yeah we. One in on the instant, banging with the best, yeah we. We banging with the best, yeah. One in on the instant, what?
Yes. Welcome. If you are just tuning in, we are here with Tenzin, Sean, and Yehote of the self-described Weird, Dirty, and Beautiful 86 Supreme, representing New York City, particularly Brooklyn, in the house. Let us talk about these songs that we're hearing today. First of all, I did hear somebody in the audience say, you might not have got a number, but this song might have got you an email address, so we are getting better.
Hey now, you know what I'm saying?
These songs, what project are these songs on? Or are you working towards a project? Are these just kind of like what we're using to build towards a collective piece? Tell us about it.
Techstar. That's the name of the EP, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when did that come out?
It's not feel me?
Yeah.
It like kind of came out for a second, but then we're just like, nah, let's take it back down for just like to get some real like releasing strategy. You know what I mean? So now we're kind of releasing single by single. We're gonna start in a few days actually tune in with 18 Strikes. That's the first tune you heard. Okay. Right? Then
so that's gonna be the first single that you release publicly?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one, and then I think for the summertime, Large, this last one we did.
Yeah, I think so too.
Vibe,
I think we really, did we enjoy that audience? I did.
Y'all dig it? Yeah.
And we're pretty lucky because I think another song that you're gonna do tonight, no one has ever heard live. So so this is a good show to be at. So before we go any further, I wanna do a quick set of shout outs. We shouted out the #1 fan in the front row. I think we have a manager in the audience. We wanna shout him out. And then we have some B-side alum who are also in the audience. Kala and the Lost Tribe. And we also have Benjamin Chin of Q&A Band in the audience. So we love it when all of these worlds come together. Thank you for supporting. Let's talk about artists wear many hats. I say this almost every episode, and I'm usually wearing a different hat every episode that I say it, but that is a brilliant segue into your hat because literally and figuratively, you all are musicians, but you do a lot of other things as well that complement your musicianship. Let's start with you, Tenzin. You are also a preschool teacher, is that right?
Yeah,
Can we shout that out?
I've been teaching preschool once a week
Yeah.
for 12 years.
How do your students feel having a rock star teacher?
It's a lot of fun. They've been learning distortion, reverb, delay, wah-wah
Yes.
this week, and it's a blast.
It is a blast. I think that it's such a great balance, especially to have an expert in their field be able to walk into the classroom and say, you could do this too, and more, you know, if you decide. So shout out, you want to give a shout out to the, maybe not the name of the school, but just shout out to your kids?
Go school.
Go school. They know who they are.
You guys
School,
are
do
great.
your homework.
Good
Drink your
job,
milk.
kids. I can't say the name.
Yeah, no,
'cause we're on
we
TV.
don't want you
But
to
good
say the
job.
name.
You know who you are.
You know who you
Thanks
are.
for watching. Tune in.
You know what it is. 86.
And Sean Play, you are a fashionista, like you design clothes, and you're wearing an outfit that you have designed, correct? Tell us about it.
Well, this hat actually, I was inspired. I went to Tanzania with actually Coco Ganza. She was on this show. I did this show, B-side with her. Shout out Coco Ganza.
Yes.
I mean, that's the homie. And then, yeah, we went to Tanzania to play, and then I was just so inspired by like the style out there and just like everything. It's such a different world. So I just like came back, and I had some fabric, so I just like wielded a kufi. They're just like put together. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we
kufi
shouted
right
out
now.
before the kufi goes flying somewhere.
My kufi's everywhere right now, but it's cool. But yeah, so this, I just had some fabric. I just made it out of the fabric, and then I put this patch on it. That's from Metro Made. That's one of the, like, I have a few different clothing lines that I incorporate with the band, like just as branding. You know, 1+ edition. That's the main like clothing style, and like Metro Made, the MM. That's Metro Made. You know what I mean? Just like I'm made in the city. You know what I mean? That's like, yeah. And then I put the fabric on the thing, and then do some.
So we know that we can find you on Instagram and Facebook, but if somebody wanted to like buy your music, but then also rock a kufi made by you, is there a place they can go to find that out?
Just DM me.
Yeah. You see how what he moved up to Instagram from the emails.
Yeah, just like
he moved us from telephone number to email to slide in the DMs.
I almost broke my composure. I was playing. I was thinking about what you said. I was like, yo, that's wild. I almost lost it. I was like, you might have seen me crack a smile. I was like, yo, she's wild.
No, it's all good.
That was
it's really
hilarious.
all love. I appreciate it. Look at like it's a full circle moment here, right? All right. So tell us, how do these worlds of playing with other musicians, having your own band, being a designer, stylist, and being a preschool teacher, thank you for your service. How do these complement 86 Supreme, aside from paying the bills?
How did you know I was a preschool teacher?
Yeah, wait. That's what stalker vibes, really. That's
I know
weird.
that's what you picked out,
I'm a little
too.
nervous.
Go ahead.
What else do you know?
And you are also a visual artist.
Yeah.
So I was gonna get there, but let's just throw it in there so we don't be lopsided.
You know too much.
How do these worlds? You know what's so funny? I'm gonna just say this aside, and we're gonna go into some music so they can get their composure.
You know too much.
Everything that I say on this show, artists have posted publicly. Every single thing. Yeah. So there's that.
You got
How
me.
about it? How do these worlds?
You got me.
I want to be clear.
Yeah.
How about we talk about how do these worlds complement the music, or how does the music complement these worlds? Tenzin, you take that.
Well, for sure. Sean's this is really Sean's idea in the first place, this group, and the approach to it, built around designing our own samples and programming them and playing them, fits with my mind. I do collage art. And then seeing him design his own clothes gave me a similar idea to be able to patch stuff together in that same way. And just starting to, put stuff on my hat and put various things on my clothes and just start patching together like collage. And in my mind, that's what's happening with the music.
Absolutely.
And so there's an intersection here that I think is beautiful. And I'm just grateful.
I think it's beautiful too. It's weird, dirty, and beautiful, as you say. We're gonna go into the next 2 songs back to back and hear some more of this patchwork music quilt that you are sharing with us tonight. And then we're gonna do a demo of some of the things that you teach. Really simple. I'm letting you know now. Give it up one more time for 86 Supreme. Sit
down.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Sleep. Nap time.
Yeah, yeah. You already know how we move and flow. You already done know this. Brooklyn, myself, if you in this. The one in on the earth, if you in this. If you loving my music now. Hey yo, squad up, squad in. Rank 1 to the top. A6, we don't stop. You already done. We steady, ready, let it go. Hey, why yo? Sharp coming shady boy. Rank 1, we gon' shady boy. I told y'all come mess with your boy. I like when you ready, boy. One's up, so relay, don't be gone. Give me that souped up, swole up, Roy. Mess round, get burned, there ain't no time. That stainless steel audio, I Lord. You ready then? Rank 1 to the top, 8 gonna stop. You already know it's now. Yeah. From top, hip hop. Bust it in a rock version. Them all guys are no certain. Hey, they repeat resurgent. T told me play nice or her. Freckle. Ain't things I murder. We done never heard of. And while this work gets worked out, we saying that happy jump up. I know you hold your head up. But the rest of them cover her boy. One of them flames in the boat, you know. And two different said he got easy. On my way up, I'll be on my way up. You already done, hit me when you wake up. I'll be in it straight up. Want my people stay up. Hit me when you wake up, I want my people stay up. People way up, I want my people way up. Hit me when you wake up, I want my people way up. I want my people way up. Hey yo, this finna top nice. Watch when you're a team right steady. Chemtrailing that side. And 199 nights heavy. You ready? This when the top night. So we gon' spark minds by the plenty. Watch when the masses fly. Aya, the new era soon coming back. Ready? Right one. One step to the side, you know now. Right one. The one step to the side, you ready now. One step to the side, one. Right one. The one step to the side, you know. We steady, ready, go. I watch how we move and flow. Yo, y'all let it go. Y'all already know how we move and flow. Y'all just want to know how we unfold. Y'all just got cold. How we move and flow. From the flip, no. I told you from the jump, no. Yeah, just say ready now. Hit me with a mix now. You know now, I know you know now. Easy. Rank 1 to the top. Rank 1 heavy set, A6 king set. Remember that. Ooh. Next tune. So I'm gonna do something a little weird with my bass. Tune in. That's my bass. Sorcery. I'm ready now. AJ's in your area. So you want the big scream. And you want it. Enough light. I learn to see my people them right. The money part of them back. To sing it. Enough light. I learn to see the nicey, yeah. Stop down over. Enough light. I learn to see my people them right. The money part of them back. Me sing it. Enough light. I learn to see the nicey. Ready? Move with my soul, just flow. Let my body rock, head to my toe. Non-stop, and when I pop, just know it's first up and never ranked one touch throw. What up, my king? Come on, I reach for the masses. Come on, and reach for the masses. Cheers to my young buds, that's different classes. One touch and the sun's up. And when I rock, come clean. Play, make your head knock with sounds in your dreams. I can turn your team to my audio fiends. Burn them, straight from my chest to my sleeve. I bring everything. If you're walking with the front line, bring everything. My style pop through by pressure. I'm soaked in my red wash world, my 5 mega. You can link me if your party got a back. My cash with the double 15, make my smile shine. And when I fix it, get the grind, I know I. One touch and the sun's up. Hey up! Enough love, enough light. I love to see my people them right. Them on them body, them right. Enough love, enough light. I love to see that nicey, yeah. Stop, no. Enough love, enough light. I love to see my people them right. Them on them body, them right. Enough love, enough light. I love to see that nicey. This A6 Supreme on that B-side, what? Yeah, represent that new era, new style, echo era. Rhythm up.
Kofi's that drummer though.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's give the drummer some more.
Get the drummer some. Woo. Get the drummer some.
Quote, our blood is reggae, our hearts are hip hop, our souls are jazz with a twist of electronic. This is 86 Supreme. Right on.
Precisely.
Right. And someone in the audience said you have moved up to a Google Voice telephone number. So we went from no digits to email to
IG.
We'll let it go. We'll let it go. All right. We got so much to talk about. Let's see if we can squeeze it all in here. Go ahead and name drop the name of the album in progress again and tell people how they can find it once it's ready.
Yeah, Techstar. That's gonna be the second EP. We actually have an EP out right now. I don't know if I should be saying this, but yeah, it's kind of, we haven't really promoted it like that, but it's like in the cut. But our second one is going to be Techstar. So yeah, find it on all platforms.
You sure you don't want to say it on live television right now?
Yo, go check X-Play out on all platforms right now, 86 Supreme. Thanks, Queen Godis.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
See, I'm working with you.
Yeah, and then so the next project will be, Techstar. And then our first single will be 18 Strikes.
The more love you show artists, the easier it is to release music. That's kind of how that works. All right, so we just heard Past and Enough Love, which we really did dig, right? And so speaking of past, let's talk about the 80s, because it does seem like there's some aspects of the 80s and some aesthetics from the 80s that show up in your videos and stuff like that. So this question goes to Tenzin. Tenzin, I would love for you to, well, this I think goes back further than, let's start here. Forgive me if I'm off by a few years, but Sega versus Nintendo. I already know the answer for you. Sega versus Nintendo.
Well, my grandma had Nintendo so that we'd come over.
Oh, you're
so,
yes. First of all, let's take a moment of silence on grandmothers across the land
Thanks,
that all the good games.
So I had the Ninja Turtles game over there, which was really cool. I really liked that one. And there was a lot of good games. American Gladiators was kind of great.
Yeah.
Dog Hunt was great. When that little dog kept going like. So that was my childhood.
If you could recreate any of those games on your phone right now, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, actually, Dominic Barano had Sunset Riders for Sega, and that was dope. And shout out Dom.
Oh, so we're switching
Dom?
to Sega now?
I'm going to Sega for a minute because I kind of want to play that game, and I haven't played it since I was like 7.
I think this is a good segue into Sean.
That's
we know that if you watch any of the 86 Supreme images and branding, you know that Sean should low-key get an endorsement deal from Sega. What is Sega doing? We don't know. But Sega, if you got any leftover money from the 80s, 90s, please hand it to Sean because he reps y'all hard. And you even made a pair of Sega leg warmers. Is that right?
Sure did. Dang, you're good.
I am. I am.
Research.
All right, so tell me, this question is for you. Atari versus Vectrex and why?
What's Vectrex?
Vectrex, there you go. Thank you.
I have a question for you.
That answer let us
What
know
is
everything.
Vectrex?
Atari versus Vectrex. Okay, this is for all the gaming nerds at home. Let's switch to another question so as to
It's over?
not let this be any more brutal to the game nerd soul.
Sorry,
Gaming and skate culture seem to be images that do come up, or that I would associate, or many people may associate once they start seeing your visuals and some of the aesthetics that you put out in your videos. So I want to ask you this question. Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Is gaming culture and skate culture, does that have any influence on your music, or is there any effort to try to pull in these niche markets? Or they're kind of big markets. So how much of your music is influenced by these markets that exist and trying to pull these people into your work?
Well, personally, I was a skater kid, back in the day. Do you know that too? That's
Maybe.
crazy because I ain't even put that anywhere. But yeah, I was a skater kid back in the day.
Yearbook?
And then and just so I take from that style, that whole lifestyle, and plus clothes. I think that probably influenced some, and that's probably why people think I'm from Cali too, because skater vibes or whatever. But and then gaming, just that's just a big part of my life is just my childhood,
Yeah.
So that's why I rep Sega so hard, because I was just a big part of it. I was just OD on Sega when I was a kid, So it's just kind of a piece of nostalgia for me, So yeah, Sega, and just the logo is tight too, so. Yeah.
Tenzin is raising his hand. You don't have to do that here, but,
Okay,
yeah,
no,
but I know it's in your blood.
No, I just wanted to say, yeah, right, preschool life, raising hands, listening.
We are listening.
Crisscross applesauce.
What's your question, sir?
No, I just really, it's not so much a question as I just really wanted to, another one of, Sean is brilliant on a lot of levels, and another thing that he brings that a lot of people probably don't know when they see the content, that all the video editing and all the splicing that's done with Sega content and all that gaming content, Sean actually does himself. And so what you see in terms of our visuals is really done in-house. That's all in-house production.
And this is the hub of a lot of independent, well, obviously independent media and in-house production, so I love it when we worlds come together. Sean, do you have a green screen in your bedroom?
Sure do.
I know you do.
Dang, you've been in my bedroom
I have
too?
not. I have not.
You're creepy.
I have not. I won't
You're
be,
interesting.
but
I gotta watch out for
however,
you.
so what's funny about this, if you pull up, let's clear this up any further.
I'm sorry.
In case you're tuning in now.
Let's just clear this up right now.
Yeah, where's my air horn?
You shouldn't have said that.
All right, everybody
I
pipe
got
down.
you. I'm gonna get you back.
No, I got you. I got one for you.
Hey,
So
please
listen,
don't.
we got 20 more minutes of the show. If you pull up any video of 86 Supreme on YouTube, which is a public website that everybody can access, try it right now if you're near a computer. YouTube.com, you'll find it. Put in 86 Supreme. 90% of the footage that you put out literally has a green screen in the background.
Oh,
I'm really clear that there was no clouds floating by the
I
back of
wasn't
your
in the
head.
sky for
Yeah,
that.
no.
Nah, I
Okay,
was in my
so
room.
now that we're clear about that,
I was in my room.
let's do real quick. I did say we wanted to do a teacher demo, and then we're going to go into the next song. So this is for Tenzin, and then feel free to jump in on this, Sean.
Is your teacher right?
And Sean, prepare yourself. We still got 21 minutes of the show. Okay.
No comment.
So, Tenzin, I heard that one of your lessons for your preschool class was distinction between reverb, delay, and distortion. And you're currently playing synthesizer
I'm
and
playing
keys?
a synthesizer, MPC sampler, and then a couple processing units, like a reverb unit that has some delays, and then a chaos pad so I can filter stuff.
Got it. So in 60 seconds or less, maybe let's try to go towards 30 seconds. Can you explain to the audience, like you would your students in school, the difference between reverb, delay, and distortion in a way that the average listener can
So first
comprehend?
of all, listen up.
Kids.
So, okay, I didn't expect this. Basically, you have, thanks, Kala. I see you filming me right now. So, reverb sounds like you're in space or in a cave.
Cave.
See, can you imagine stars? And then delay is when things repeat. Delay, 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 delay. So press this button and strum the guitar. Great job. And now press this button and strum the guitar. Delay, delay, delay. Great job. Sitting down, listening. And that's how we do it.
And what about distortion?
Distortion is the secret to rock and roll. So everybody make a mean face. That's a dirty sound. Now strum the guitar. Now press this button and strum it again. And they all freak out. It's a lot of fun.
Well, let's freak out some more with 86. Give him a round of applause for that. Let's go into the next song and see if we can identify B-side class, the distinctions in this song between reverb, delay, and distortion. Yeah. Give it up one more time for 86 Supreme. The next song is called Shatter. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Yeah. That's distortion, y'all. Hey yo, rain come, shut that drum. That rain come, can't stop fall. That raining, that rain come, shut that fall. That rain come, can't stop drum. That raining, shut that mess and look out for drama. Send them police boy and come give you drama. Sing out, shut down you a beer fire starter. Stop in a gun, you stop in a armor. Then when it shut down must and look out for drama. Send them police boy and come give you drama. Sing out, shut down you a beer fire starter. Stop in a gun, you stop in a armor. I see go get it. In park of 45 we back him up. If I'm a police we lock him up. Mind for the money and them gal him want to slam it up. No cat tell a man, cut up and him pass it up. In and the dancing man, them boys squad up. Shot in and the AC like the one pull up. Skip on a fast lane and us until the sun come up. Him can't stop it up. Him belly na full of who up. Him belly na full of who up now. You ready then? Na full up. Him belly na full of who up now. Hey yo, they want your style, they want your time, they want your time, shut that tongue up, 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 they want your time, hey see. From the top, steaming on the henny like it's on tap. Look that boy right there, he old stack. You gon' flex your still and let that dry rap. What's up when that boy he buzz back? Shot laid up, he got hit on that stack. Baby, them blue come, you ready on name man. You lick your man, you wanna run up in his trap. He shot you down, so come on, he got sober. Hey, my youngster, you know now. Rap in New York City now. You know now. Yeah, he in New York City. They want your time, they want your time, they want your time, shut that time up, 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 shut that time up, 18. Look out for drama. Shatter, y'all.
Yes, we just heard shot. That's right. Let's give the drummer a minute. I don't want to interrupt. Please go ahead. You can do it again. I don't want to interrupt. There you go. Any host out there watching, do not ever interrupt a drummer when they're doing that. One time for Brooklyn. We are listening to 86 Supreme. We just heard a song called Shatta, which for some of you may bring to mind some of our low-key, like, classic favorite indie film called Shattas. Anybody know about this film? Nobody knows about it? Oh, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, come on, Brooklyn.
You're failing.
Brooklyn.
Okay, look it up. Look it up. All right. So let's do some housekeeping. I have to do my due diligence here. So, Sean, again, this is with love. I told them. Okay.
You gonna slay me.
No, this is actually, so last night, the Billboard Music Awards, Drake took home one of the biggest honors, right? But and he's a highly decorated artist. And I'm bringing him up because one of the biggest critiques of Drake is that when Drake is doing reggae-inspired music, a lot of people feel some kind of way about him choosing to perform in an accent that is not necessarily like from his birthplace. So I'm only throwing this out here because obviously we love what you're doing, but I do know that you told us you're from New York City. I want to know, do you have any roots in the Caribbean? And if so, where? And if not, how does that influence your approach to doing reggae-inspired music?
Yeah, my dad is Trinidadian.
Yeah, man.
So, like, yeah. There's that.
There's that.
And then, yeah, so that's why, my dad, like, he grew up, I grew up just, like, being around my dad, and, like, he would just always play, like, reggae, just reggae, different styles, like, a lot of more roots, maybe early dancehall reggae, but, yeah, definitely it was just around me at all times, so it's, like, my heartbeat, you know what I mean? It's, like, one of my heartbeats.
And this is the first time of all the previous iterations of music that you were doing that you're including reggae influence, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. We dig it. Do we dig it, audience?
With vocals? Oh, not with vocals. Yeah, just this is my original project. Like this original, but I play a lot of reggae. Like
reggae for life.
Yeah, I've been playing reggae for life.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So you've been playing it, but this is the first time you're doing it.
With vocals. Yeah,
you heard it here first. 86 Supreme. All right. So for the sake of time, we have a couple more songs that we want to get in there. We're going to jump into the next song, but before we go into the next song, which is called Afro, which is the first time anybody is hearing this publicly. So we are special. Just by a show of hands, because you are not Mike. Tell me, how many other bands do you play with on average? Just show of hands. Just
right now,
show of hands. 3. All right, teach him show of hands. No, we love y'all. Let's go into the next song. It's called Afro. Give it up for 86 Supreme one more time. Give it up, audience. Come on.
Yeah. Finna girl them. You ready now? You know. You ready now? Ayo. You only really love one time, yeah. Love one time, from top. I love your body line. Now take your body, take it off my mind. Because I love your body line. I say I love your body line. Ayo, I love your body every way, in every way. I love your body every way. So me sing, I love your body every way, in every way. I love your body every way. From top, hey, it's talking on me edge, I know. You ready now? The girl over from head to toe. Hey, when you girl, I want to see you dance now. The way you make your way so. It's so natural now, you can make you know. Love me want to see more. Hey, I wanna know your body right through. Sucking on me head like your body love your body good. I said me love your body good. Girl you good. Say girl you good. I really love your body good. I said me love your body good. Girl you good. Girl you good. And you're different from the woman I know. And this I know. And when I see you on the dance floor, I know I had to take you home. And we can keep the lights down low. Send the vibe right so. And we can keep this on the down low. Ain't nobody gonna know. Your money good, good. And you good, and you good, good. Your money good, good. And you good, and you good, good. You ready, learn? Yeah. Play nice, 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 nice. Play nice, 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 nice. I will be here, will be here. Play nice, nice, I say. You've never run a woman I know. And this I know. And when I see you on the dance floor, I know I had to tell you home. We can do this on the down low. Keep the lights down low. You know the real down low. Ain't nobody gonna know. You money good, good. And money good, good. And you good, good. Say can you good, good. Sing again, your money good, good. Money good, that good, good. That good, good. Money good, good. Tell it, yeah. If you really feeling one love, you one love. If you really feeling one, yeah. One love, you know. That's our new tune. Y'all like? That's the first time we ever played it ever. We'll get there. It's getting there.
That song is called Afro. We are here with 86 Supreme. I would love for you to tell me in 5 words or less, what are some of the main themes throughout the spectrum of work that you have, of things that you're talking about?
Things that I'm talking about?
Yeah, just the top 5
things. Top 5, mostly really talking about my squad, rank one,
rank 86 set kings,
yeah,
or
all
set
day,
86 kings.
all that stuff. But yeah, my squad, just my team. You know, my team is a big part of like, you know, just what I do. Like my family, you know, just a family of artists like Kala and like Rue Brown. She's been on this show. Just so many. I'm not gonna name names.
Hi, Rue
but,
Brown.
like,
I love you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like, yeah, just that's the fam. So I'm just always shouting out the fam and just like. You see me, like,
so we're talking about the squad, we're talking about community, we're talking about fam, we're talking about other artists, we're talking about having fun.
Yeah.
We're talking about love, would you say? Or hollering on the street?
I'm in a band. I'm in a band though. It's
the
called
last
86
show we
Supreme.
had an artist, her main single was a pickup line, and so we were trying to source new material for the people watching at home of some pickup lines. I think if you feel courageous, go ahead and try his.
Comedy. That's real comedy.
I would love for you both to tell me, what age were you when you first picked up an instrument and decided that this was the journey you wanted to take?
That's funny you should ask that, actually. I was 12. My dad had a tennis racket, and I just got in front of the mirror and was like
air
rocking
guitar,
out.
hey, that's so sweet.
My cousin played guitar, so I started taking lessons from him, and I grew up as a guitar player, starting with my cousin, and
how old were you roughly when you transitioned into doing
into all this stuff? Well, I got into production in college, so I've been doing this stuff for probably around 10 years. MPC stuff. Another thing that this guy taught me how to do
awesome.
was
The
to learn how to
classic MPC.
understanding sampling was something I got into later.
And how old were you, Sean?
When I got into music, I mean, I've been doing music like
the first time. Like
the first time.
How old were you that first moment?
Damn, first moment. All right. Dang, that was like in elementary school. I remember there was like there were like different classes, like extracurricular classes, like music classes, and then they would audition people, like the kids. It was like 7.
So between 10 and 12, or you said between 7?
Yeah, I started playing
7?
piano when I was like 7.
Cool, everybody like up. We're gonna do this exercise that we did another show. Yeah, just stand up for a second and face him.
But
please, thank you. I would love for your 7-year-old self and his 12-year-old self to make a statement to each other about this future that's going to be happening in a decade or two decades later. So,
do you want to ride bikes? Because I like riding bikes.
That's good. Bikes? Do you want to ride bikes? And
bikes are cool.
Your 12-year-old self would have said that to him?
Well, if he's 7, I mean, I don't know where our middle ground
is.
Yes,
we wouldn't be hanging out. We wouldn't be hanging out.
And your 7-year-old self?
Like, who are you, sir? Why are you trying? I'm only
Stranger
7.
danger. So
Yeah,
I think
like,
we
you're
got
mad
some
weird.
2 titles for some new songs for your next project. Do you want to ride bikes? Think about it. I'll take
You want some
10%.
candy?
No, I don't.
And
Please.
stranger danger. Okay,
Damn.
Sean, you can sit down. I know that
That's
was
creepy.
painful.
That was a
And
good
drummer, by
exercise.
show of hands, how old were you when you started drumming? Hands. 6. Good. So, do you want to ride bikes? And Stranger Danger, 2 singles coming to 86 Supreme album near you. We're gonna go into the next song, which is called BRIC. Give it up.
Pump, pump. I usually need more space for this one. You know, y'all know me. No, you get it. Hey, yo. Shout out to that top rank. To that top rank. Yeah. Hey, yo. Them man let me wear see a hero. And then me never see a hero. I must have flex like me never gone broke. On my head, I pump my chest like can't let me wear see a hero. And then me never see a hero. I must have flex like me never gone broke. On my head, I pump my chest. Bring up me, sing it down, every we get home. Test me, boy, you gon' low. When I drown in sorrow, I still bitch. Ain't go see me, no. Man, don't worry about me, I'm a coat. I ain't talking weak, crack, drink, no coke. Talking about God, Lord, like plus I got that murder one done side floor. Acting like y'all didn't know. Judy ready, told ya on that right top floor. I be on my stop, red, yellow, green, gold. If y'all not shining with me, I'ma shine solo. And I ain't messing with you, y'all so. Rank 1 about the business, yeah, we move so pro. I swear to my mother, yeah, easy. What's that ain't say nothing though? You feel ready, I'm the fed up. You take it from the door to the floor. Give me the bass. Them a nigga where see a hero. And then me never see a hero. I flex like me never gone broke. When me head I put me chest like freedom. Can't let the world see a hero. And then me never see a hero. I must have flex like me never gone broke. On my head, I put my chest like this. Never none of them can touch. So them bad my me in a brush. Some of them me call from me can't trust. Backstabber do them dirty in a hush. Some girl a vampire, prissy and slush. Them a break man, down a break a man flush. Take a man hard, not them a be me no. Them a vex me, want me buck. Test me, but me born tough. None them make me want keep a gun tuck. Run up on a boy, no monster. Bad boy, business I go put her in a cuff. Last thing me want to me get locked up. Me rather get took up or get popped. Me money proper so me never go. Hey, Brooklyn pass like. Hey yo, where you stand? Hey yo, where you? Brooklyn pass like Reverb. Break one, run up and then, can I bring my friend up? Brooklyn pass like Reverb. Break one, run up in the game like Calabrine. Brooklyn pass like Reverb. Break one, run up in the game like Reverb. Break one, Brooklyn pass like Reverb. Break one, Calabrine.
There's only so much pain that a person can take. Until you break, broken only pieces remain. Yeah, fuller than the sum of their parts. It's all heart, thrown an arc. Got on the cross, my boy heart. Stay the course, no remorse, unapologetic. Prophetic, the poetics out on a living prosthetic. Brain broken, I'm no token, a soft spoken. He goaded to the portal is open, I'm not joking. No need for pause, cause I'm a homo. Y'all so-so, your whole squad's all froyo. I roll dolo, had a coca. I go local by your mojo. It all comes back full circle. Rebel hat trick, I hold a magic. Smell us over in the air, that's how I forecast it. Rain's coming, my rain's coming, my rain's coming. Giddy up, cowboy, y'all ain't taking these rains from me, yeah.
We ball like we that. Break one, run up in the game like we that. Break one, Brooklyn ball like we that. Break one, run up in the game. Run up in the game. Brooklyn we ball like we that. Run up in the game like we that. Brooklyn we ball like we that. Run up in the game like. Look, give it away, give it away, give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away. Give it away, give it away. I got now my God, give it away. Maybe it's too hot to try to give it away now. I Obvious, I know you know, so give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Rah! Rah! Ooh! Rank. Ooh! Collaborate. Rank one family. Squid on.
The question is where
Can I
Brooklyn
bring my
at?
friend?
I think we
Is that
answered
our
that,
friends?
and that is our time. So now that you have the answer to that, we had some hip hop, some reggae, sprinkled with some psychedelics and some other dope stuff we didn't plan for. If you've been looking for that special type of musical cocktail that pairs well with just about any mood, B-side is the bar and the brew. Quenching Creative Thirst Weekly. We want to give thanks to our guests, 86 Supreme and Kala the Lost Tribe, for serving up some special ingredients for tonight's tasty episode. We appreciate you all and wish you the very best along the way. If you want more Get You Nice vibes, you can check out this and past episodes of B-Side on YouTube, peep our podcast on SoundCloud, or come on by the studio and clearly get blessed in the flesh. Yes. I am your host, Queen Godis, saying we love you, Brooklyn, and you. Till next time.
Sometimes we tend to break
Yeah,
things.
thank you.
Angels back up in the air. Rank one back up in the air. We back up in the air. From top now. For you I pray. For you to stay. But now they say we got to roll up. Already roll it up. I know now. From top. Now I'm of age. And as I pray, I contemplate. And I reminisce. Just so you know. Before you go, you need original. Irreplaceable. Whoa. Whoa, you know. You know. You know. You know. You know. One's up in it right now. Got to maintain my youthful way. Though I feel decay. Lord knows I still pray in time and never define my life. In time, only right. In life, in the eye. I'm ready when we don't stop. I know I'm ready when you're here now. I'm ready when we don't yeah, you know, 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 you know. Again I say, for you I pray, for you to stay. But now they say, God knows, we got to go up. I'm ready when we up. I know now we got to roll up. I'm ready when we up. One up in the air if you know now. One up in the air if you know now. A6 Supreme on B-sides. It's the sound of your dreams. Let this sound just heal you. Go through your body, your bloodstream, just heal you. That's what we're here for, good vibes. You see?